Good morning, everyone. Where is my... There we go. I'm glad I was looking. Sometimes I think I turn it on and don't even think to look. Okay. Today I'm working on a double page spread. It is, I don't know if my granddaughter had been to the zoo before. Probably not. This is probably her first time. And it's my oldest granddaughter. And I'm going to be, I think this should be a pretty fast layout because I'm not matting anything. I'm not going to add any other papers. It's just going to be this. This is Webster's Pages, and it is called Painted Passport. It is one of my favorite papers, or page kit, or it's, what was it? It was a kit. And I got it Tuesday morning, probably after Webster's Pages was already gone. Otherwise, I would have bought a lot more of this. This one's called Painted Sunset. And I really didn't have anything that reminded me of zoo, you know, that just would be like, oh, this is definitely a zoo page. But so I am going to call this my zoo paper. I just think it's so beautiful. Now there is a flaw on this, but if I cut it off, then it's just going to be short. So I'm just leaving it. It probably isn't even noticeable to anybody but me because I've been, you know, messing with it, you know. So I'm thinking that nobody will even notice it when I put it in her book. And so on this side I'm gonna have these. I have to tell you, as you can tell, she was the most important thing at the zoo that day. So it's like I took a picture of her on a frog, I took a picture of some other things, took a picture, you know, it's like the only thing we actually got was a monkey and some other thing that I didn't know even what it was. So it's like this is we're just scrapbooking that day. Nothing else was important than just hanging out with the granddaughter, and it was a hot day. She is so sweaty, but I'm gonna get it documented. And this is my oldest daughter, this is my second daughter, this is first granddaughter, first grandbaby altogether. And so now I'm just going to start taping everything down. And I'm just going to stick this in kind of down here in this corner. I got to make sure I don't put anything too close, because when I printed these out, I made really big pictures. So I think this is a 5x7, this is a 5x7, these are 4x6s, so I mean they're taking up a lot of space already. And I think I better tape this one down first, because over here I'm gonna put the title. And it's just going to be Welcome Zoo, or Welcome to the Zoo. And I think these are, I'm not even sure, they might be Jolee's. I'm not sure. Because again, I put them in my embellishment binders, and then I just don't know what anything is. I'm going to tuck this in here. I think I was there that day, and then I had to leave after we got back from the zoo, but they went swimming, so they weren't hot all day like I was. And this is a perfect day to do this because it is, the heat index brings it to 103 today. And I went south for an appointment, and there it was, the heat index was like, oh no, today was 108. but it's like when I went south for an appointment, it was 113. That's what it was, the heat index. Okay, and I got this little toucan guy, and he's gonna welcome us to the zoo too. Okay, and since she is riding a tiger over here, I am gonna put this tiger down here. But I got a new die, and I probably showed you that. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale. If I didn't show you that, it was a Tim Holtz, and this is one I had been looking for, and I just happened to be there the day that they had them on sale. I don't think I had looked at the, I usually go to the Hobby Lobby south of us. I live in a small town, and you have to go north or south to be anywhere with the exception of a post office and a grocery store. Oh, and a drugstore. So anyhow, I had went to the one north and looked at their dies, and they just happened to be on sale that day, and they happened to have the one with the leaves that I've been wanting. So I was quite excited about that. So one day we just sat and cut out leaves, me and my scrap buddy. Okay, so I am putting this tiger down here by her. She's riding the tiger. See, the animals that we got were fake. The animals I took pictures of. I think it's so funny. It's pretty funny looking back at them, because it's like usually when I scrapbook, like I was printing out photos all the time of her, because back then my scan disc did not hold very much, and so it's like I would, you know, print stuff, and then I would, you know, just put it away, because I scrapbook chronologically, and I was still working on my oldest daughter, her pictures, and I actually started with my youngest daughter, who is actually my stepdaughter, because my friend took me to a Creative Memories party, and the lady said start with the youngest and then work your way up. So I was doing that, and I actually started scrapbooking my oldest daughter after I had got the first two, my two stepchildren, scrapbooked to their graduation. And then I started scrapbooking my second daughter, and it's like I got partway through with her, and I thought, I feel bad that I haven't scrapbooked my oldest daughter. So I started scrapbooking her, and she has so many more pictures because she's the oldest child. And you know how you're your first child, should I say that? And I'm sure it's like that with everybody. I'm thinking the girl probably just seen flash bulbs before her eyes all her life. And so anyhow, it's like I didn't realize how many there'd be of her, and I scrapbooked those like forever. Okay, so I'm putting this zebra just because it's part of this kit, and I decided I was just going to use every animal, even though we only seen the monkey. I mean, the gorilla or whatever he is. I have no idea. If I haven't seen it in my yard, I just don't know what it is. So anyhow, it's like I just was taking pictures of her, developing them, leaving them sit. And so now it's like I just decided I was just gonna kind of scrapbook whatever I wanted to. And so at least now every kid is getting scrapbooked. Oh, except for my second daughter, who she's been scrapbooked up to a certain point, and then I kind of quit scrapbooking her. So I think I'm gonna try to find a few pictures of her, or open up her little photo box and get some pictures of her and scrapbook those. Okay, I am putting this tree branch, because you know I have to tell the story. Here is a giraffe. So I've got a tree branch for her. I think it's a her. Looks girly. And so, I think I hear my husband coming home. So I am putting it by the tree so it can have a snack. So there is the giraffe. And now, so I've pretty much got this page done. And now I'm going to come over to this one. And you can see it's pretty much, you know, putting down the pictures and adding embellishments. So I'm putting this down here, and I'm just going to kind of pick what I think looks like the bottom. See if I can kind of hit the middle. Since this one is going to be on the middle. Oh, and this is actually longer than 12 inches. So how about that? Okay, so I need to bring this over about 2.5. Yep, that should be good there. And okay, so that looks good there. And then these ones I'm just putting I'm going to kind of center them somewhat. And then this one here. It was so hot today. I took the trash out, and it's like, I felt like there was actually no air out there at all. No circulation of air. It was horrible. Makes you really thankful for air conditioning. Okay, and then I am going to, let's see, I think I've got, okay, I've got this little monkey here, and I am going to kind of put this here, and because he looks like he's kind of swinging from something, so I'm going to give him a branch to swing from. Okay, that should do it. And I don't know what kind of monkey he is either. But he's pretty silly looking. Okay, and then I've got a couple of branches I'm just going to stick down here by this frog, because I had to use my branches since I really didn't know what else to put on this page besides zoo animals. And since my paper is beautiful, I really hate to cover up any of it. And I told you how I feel about this paper. It's like, I love the hoe kit, and I've used some of the other ones. I think I used one for my car layout. And now I'm using, and I'm trying to think of what other ones I used, but I don't know if you have the set. I'm sure you think it's gorgeous. I just think every page is beautiful. And this one, actually, these two papers, I don't know whether it was a mistake or what, but I actually got 3 of these papers, and there were some that I only got 1 of. So I don't know if they just had like leftover pages and just threw them in a kit and sent them to Tuesday morning. But I'd like to have 3 of every one of the papers. And I kind of tried to hunt down some of this once I realized I was so in love with it, but I haven't been able to find any of it. And I'm just putting a dot like on every leaf because they're pretty delicate, so there's not like a whole bunch of space. And I kind of just took a bunch of different green scraps that I had. Okay, and then I have this frog, and I think this is maybe from Creative Memories. I was just looking for a frog since she was sitting on one, and I found these, and I thought, oh, this is perfect because I'm just gonna set it right up on this corner. So he's almost like a, it's kind of like a, just like a little corner decoration. So I think that's perfect. And then she's got on pink, so I just punched out a few pink flowers, and I thought I'd maybe put some kind of in these empty spaces. Just to kind of bring in some color. And I don't really remember that day except for, you know, being there and her liking, she really liked the monkey. This is her pointing at this monkey. And then he actually came over and seen her. So that was really cute. But I don't have a picture of that. So that was funny. But so that's probably what I'll journal on this. And maybe I'll stick the journaling of that up here, and if I can think of anything else, I might just put it by whatever it is, but that's the only thing I can actually remember. Because, I mean, it's been 16 years. See, there's something too that people should be printing their photos and at least writing on them. I wish I would have did that with everyone, but I didn't even know I was going to be a scrapbooker. But here I am. Okay, and then I'm going to stick a few down here by this zebra. Just kind of make it a little girly for the little girl. I really love the branch by the giraffe. Okay, and then I pulled out these enamel dots that look like water, and I just thought that would be cute because I'm sure I know we seen a snake that day, but that's all I remember about it. So I know that we did see some kind of water animal or water reptiles and stuff like that. So I just thought, okay, I can bring in some of these pretty blues, kind of accentuate the colors in this beautiful paper. Stick one over here by this monkey. And then maybe a couple by the zebra. And I'll make sure that they're kind of up in the air so it doesn't look like he had doo-doo. We don't want to do that. Okay, and I'll stick a couple over here by the giraffe. Well, I did my nails, but it's like still hard to pull off. But boy, before it was like they weren't even, it got so long it was like they weren't even a part of my hand. It's because I did my nails when I was on vacation and I did not take a clippers, so it was difficult. So let's see. I have triangles on both pages. Okay. So there it is. I mean, here's my title, Welcome Zoo. Simplest, easiest pages yet. Well, thanks for watching. Remember, if you like it, give it a like. I will put close-ups at the end, and I can tell there's a bad glare. Let me show you this. I love this picture because it almost looks, I don't know, it's just like a really neat, it really turned out being a neat picture. And I'll hold this one up, but I'll put it in close-ups too. I didn't realize I had a glare. And remember, give it a like if you like it, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.